Sweet end there. Awesome. Welcome to Menacing MTG. Have a really fabulous deck here for you. This thing just, there's no creatures here. Okay, some creatures, token creatures are created by various means, but this thing is unbelievable. So let's just take a quick look at the mana base to start with. We have 16, 20, 25 mana. We have snow-covered mana because we do have frostbite in here. Other than that, it is not needed. We have a bunch of kill spells, and really this Blitz of Thunder Raptor is designed for this type of deck where we are using tons of sorceries and instants, and it just gets enormous. It does damage equal to the number of sorceries or instants, and that can be administered to creatures or planeswalkers. So ultra potent for those. We have 4 frostbite that with the snow mana is usually going to deal 3 damage as a 1-drop. Okay, we do have a couple copies of Improbable Alliance that give us 1/1 flying fairy tokens whenever we draw a second card each turn. So 4 opt is the Royal Kick, draws us a card. Cathartic Reunion, discard 2, draw 3. Thrill of Possibility, discard 1, draw 2. So we can drop other spells into the graveyard, which build up the strength of Blitz, build up the strength of Experimental Overload. We'll get there in a second. Trigger Improbable Alliance, make Shark Typhoon go wild. Okay, it also, all of that stuff helps us ramp up to Elrond's Epiphany. Okay, things just get insane with this deck. It's very, very hard to beat. I think our win rate is over 2/3 of the time. Now that is not ranked, but still, it's very impressive. I think it's running 70% or so. So, yeah, let's talk about Experimental Overload. This thing drops an XX blue and red weird creature token, where X is the number of instants and sorceries in the graveyard. And let me tell you, it's not at all uncommon to drop a 9, 10, or 11 strength and power and toughness token creature. You also get to pull an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard and put it into your hand when you play this, which just makes this feel like an infinite deck. You just don't run out of stuff. You just keep bringing things back. You bring back a Blitz is the most common, but you might want Thrill. You might want Into the Royal. So there you have it. We do have a single copy of Storm's Wrath, just in case we kind of don't get what we need right away, and there's a bunch of little stuff, you can wipe it. Of course, Shark Typhoon, as I mentioned, insane. You put this on, run Elrond's Epiphany, you get a 7/7 flying token creature, or get a 4/4, so on and so forth. We do have, I think we just have one single card from the Dungeons & Dragons set here. It is Contact Other Plane, a single copy. You get to roll the dice. I am looking at dice rolling decks. There's some very cool ones out there. We will be doing some of those. But I've got another spell deck to be running with Experimental Overload. Without Elrond's Epiphany, it does a bit of a different thing, really awesome as well. So we're going to have a second one of these at some point. These things are insane. If you want to go out and just kind of stomp on people, I mean, the synergy in this deck is unbelievable. So I've mentioned it all. I'm going to stop right there. Thank you so much for tuning in to Menacing MTG. Please consider subscribing if you haven't yet. I'd love to hear from you, what you like, what you don't like, what you might like to see. Yeah, appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Take care. We keep this hand. It's got a lot to like. We're going to need a red mana. Yeah, we're going to have to ditch that. We need a red mana. We don't get it. Okay, there's a red mana. Sweet. Okay. Okay, we're off and at it. Okay, that's got haste and is problematic. Okay, next turn we can run in the royal and kick it, which will trigger the alliance. Okay, perfect. This does have haste though. Unfortunately, we're going to take the damage, even though we could send it back. Okay, we're cruising here. Closing in on Shark Typhoon. Okay, excellent. Alright, things are looking good here. Next turn, Shark Typhoon goes up. Worried about haste creature here. Okay, we can still run the Berserker. Yeah, he's going to come in as a 4/3. Okay, that's fine. Hurts, yep, for sure, but we need to get this going. Okay, we'll toss up another Snarl. Typhoon is up. Okay, it's all good from here. We just need to not lose too much life. Experimental Overload will do wonders for us. They can bring this on with haste. If they got one more mana, they can... Okay, Bone Crusher, that is bad news right there. That could possibly be the end. Okay, 4 life. This is difficult. Experimental Overload. Okay, we're off and moving now. And we're going to run Op just to trigger Improbable Alliance and get yet another token up, and we don't want land. Okay, that's just perfect here, and we get land. That's too bad, but we're good. Okay. Yep. Okay. We're going to give it up. We're going to keep. Okay, we'll throw up a Snarl. Show a Mountain. We've got the Frostbite available. Okay, they do nothing, which is great. Snarl again, Mountain again. Alliance up. Next turn we can do a number of things. But we'll start with Opt. Okay, Swarm will kill that immediately. So we're going to put up the Mountain. Going to throw up the Opt. Get a. Okay, we'll take that too. And Frostbite to get rid of Scoot Swarm. Okay, perfect. And take out another item here. Can run Cathartic Reunion. Okay, they get rid of our enchantment, which hurts. But we've got some good stuff going on here. Okay, and we're going to run Contact Other Plane. Rolls 9, which is not the best scenario. but we do get an Alrund. Okay, so that's excellent. We're very close to Alrund. Cultivate. Okay, they're going for the big stuff here, but we've got a major opportunity at play here. They've got 5 mana. Alrund goes into Foretell. Okay, and I believe that what we've got to do here is run Cathartic Reunion. High risk here, but we're going to ditch these two. Okay, we did not get land, so that's too bad, but we've got enough to get it done. We've got a quick kill spell in hand for something. The cost of 3, with a toughness of 3 or less. Yeah, we'll take that right out. Alright, they waste a ram through, which is amazingly good for us. Amazing. Okay. Alrund's Epiphany. We need a good draw to make that truly worthwhile. We don't get what I'd call a truly good draw, but we're going to put up the Alliance. And we're going to run Thrill. And we're going to ditch the island. Trigger the Alliance. So that was not as good as I would have liked. We'll put up the passage for red. No, for blue, actually. Okay. We've got a kill spell in hand. Come in for 3. I feel good about that. We can run Royal next turn, remove whatever they bring on. Okay, that is a vicious card right there. It does not have haste, which is the bad news for them. I could kill it straight out right here. And I will. Okay, that's huge. We get Cathartic, which is great. We're going to run it. We get Alrund, which we cannot run, but we can put into Foretell. And we're going to hold on to the opt for their turn. We come into 4. So we're in excellent shape here. There's no removal, formal removal. They've used 1 ram through. They might be worried about a counterspell, but I don't have one. That's going to eat them up entirely. We don't want land. So we should be able to finish them here. Oh my. Okay. I could just run this. No, we're going to remain patient and hopeful. Okay, what do we got here? We have 8 mana. Shoot, can we survive with this thing? It could all go downhill very quickly. Put this up, run the Epiphany. Yeah, we have them. They're dead. As much as I wanted to get Typhoon down ahead of Alrund, this is the better play. Okay, we get this, and we're just going to, yeah, it's over any way you look at it. But we could just have run the Typhoon for a token. Okay, we keep. I'm not terribly happy with going second nor having 2 mana, but it's fine. We'll get us started with Opt right off the bat. Through a possibility turn 2, worst case, and we'll certainly be getting land. If we don't, that's incredibly bad luck. Okay, we see what we got here. Eidolon, which won't have as much impact on this deck as many decks, as Myers Grasp and all those things are going to be relatively ineffective against this deck. Okay, we'll run Opt here. We'll keep that. Alright, so here we go, and we're going to go ahead and put Improbable Alliance up. Nothing they can do about that is my best guess. Okay, we've got good mana here. That is starting to sting a bit. We're going to run Thrill. And we're going to ditch Thrill, which is a bit scary. Okay. They do create a token. They may be dropping a dead weight on that or something, which would give them card draw. There's a dead weight, as predicted. We need a kill spell here. We're not getting it. What we can do is Into the Royal here. No, we cannot kick that. So I made the mistake. I should have played Fabled Passage. Let's see. We're going to use Into the Royal anyway, just to slow them down. Then we're going to use Cathartic Reunion and ditch Fabled Passage. I wish I had done that differently. We're going to ditch Into the Royal as well because we're invested in Shark Typhoon, hoping to get at least 1 mana here. Get the token up. We do get Snarl and Snow Covered, which will give us Shark Typhoon now. We just need to endure for a bit. Another, okay, Mojus' Favor, fine. It's back to hand. They have these guys. They can play them from Escape. Okay, this is pretty good news here. Let's see, what's the best thing to do? I'm going to put up the Improbable Alliance. We're going to kill the Eidolon. Okay. So only 11 life remain, and we got a couple turns we're going to be floating here because we're going to bring on Shark Typhoon. Oh, that is not what we need at all. Okay, so the plans have just changed. Now we're going to discard the Snarl. We get blue, that's awesome. So now we're going to just bring up a token here that's going to, they may be able to kill, maybe not. So we have 6. So we're going to be able to bring on one of these for 4. A 4/4, which if they can't remove it. We also have these as backups, but yeah, that, see, he has to deal combat damage, so we've got that covered. Dead weight there, that's fine. We can still kill it. Are they going to spend another enchantment? Okay. See what they got. Okay, that's fine. Comes back. The bad news for them is that we have Alrund's Epiphany here. And then Experimental Overload is coming up right now. We'll take the Blitz. And we're all set here. We've got a blocker. And we've got an attacker, so we'll see what they can do. They might be able to remove this. But we're going to run big the next couple turns here. Okay, they're going to be able to come in with Alrund. They'll make us ditch something. And we'll ditch Opt. Fine. Actually strengthens everything. Okay, here we go. Loop-de-loo, Alrund's Epiphany. Let's let the fun begin. We do have 29 life, which is pretty darn potent. Okay, here we go. We're just going to use the frostbite here. They may have something that returns that enough to see they've got nothing but these things in foretell. So now we'll come on in. Down to 5 life, but we did bring them from 29 to 13. Pretty sweet. We've got kill spells ready to go that are instant, so there's not much they can do. They're going to run Mire's Grasp. Fine. It's all they can do, I think. They can put Emojis on it, but it's... So they're going to kill, they're going to spend to kill tokens, okay? We'll run this. 5, we get lousy roll again. Okay, they're in big trouble here. Typhoon comes on next. I don't see a way out for them. I think they're done. We've managed everything they brought, Rankle and all. This deck is really powerful. They're gonna... There's no way out, folks. There's no way. That's it for them. There it is. Excellent. Okay, excellent hand and going first. No problems there. We'll keep Snarl, show the mountain. We'll do the same next turn. We'll throw Alrund into Foretell. Okay, they're looking at haste. There we go. We do have Into the Royal, which if we get one more mana, we could send whatever back. They can put the one on here. That is a bit of a problem, no doubt. But we're going to take care of that. Okay, perfect. So, let's see. We're going to stay put, believe it or not, and we'll run Opt on their turn. Ooh, another Fire Blade Charger. Run the Opt. A Frostbite, that's sweet. Let's get this done. Take 4 damage. Or rather, 2 damage. They'll attach here. It has haste, it can come on. It's too late for it to come in, okay, yeah. And what we're going to do now is throw up the mountain. And we're looking for more mana, so we're going to use Into the Royal. Send that back. Slow everything down a bit. Draw a card, we get Frostbite. Okay, they cannot. So we only have 2 snow mana, so we can't kill with this at this point. Can kill with this, and we will. We're looking for more mana. 13 cards in 4 mana, so that's fine. We're going to run Thrill, and going to ditch Thrill. Okay, we get mana. That's great. So now they could bring, okay, Fireblade, and they're going to attach this, so they'll get haste. Before they get that far, we're going to kill it. Okay, sweet, does 1 damage instead of 2. No damage from the attack. Okay, and we're really rolling here. Next turn, it is all about Alrund, but right now we're just going to run Contact. We unfortunately roll poorly, but draw 2 cards nonetheless. This is very good news. We're in good shape here. We're looking for some additionally potent spells. They get Fireblade Charger. They'll get to okay, so let's see. I think the best thing to do here is to put up the mana, which puts us at 7. Put up Alrund. run out. Oh, that's exactly what we wanted. Okay, we'll put up the mana. Now we have 8. We'll throw up Experimental Overload. I'm going to bring back Blitz. Sweet end there. Awesome.